guys, welcome to another video. In this video, we're going to go to a rodeo and do some other stuff for school and work as the semester draws to a close, which is so crazy to think about. So going to go get some breakfast and then probably head out for the rodeo and see whatever else the day has on tabs. One of my friends left a treat on my car. That's so cool. What a pleasant surprise this morning. They're like some type of sesame snack, I guess. It says it's got like black sesame, juju, whatever that is, a walnut kernel, white sesame, and malt syrup. It must be some kind of sweet snack, so we'll have to try that later. Now we're about to go to a coffee shop downtown that I went to a couple of weeks ago with another friend that is super duper themed. So it's almost like going into a theme park restaurant or something. And I love coffee shops and restaurants like that because it makes it a whole unique experience, like just very immersive. So we're going to do that this afternoon with a group of people, hang out a little bit and have fun. We went to the rodeo, which was at the fair, and I'd never been to a rodeo before. So I don't know, I had some mixed feelings about it. There were some things that I didn't necessarily like just because of the baby cow thing, but otherwise it was really interesting actually. And I love horses, so that part was really cool to watch. And then before that, we had a Halloween party and me and one of my friends dressed up as Mike and Sully. So it's been a fun past week, but like I said, this afternoon we're going to go to a coffee shop with some friends. So in the meantime, I'm going to get some work done. So the coffee shop was super fun and cool to go see. Everyone liked it a lot. A lot of them had not been before, so it was neat getting to introduce them to that. But now just back home doing some schoolwork before the busy workday tomorrow. So working on this assignment right here for the maternal and infant nutrition class. I've enjoyed it a lot so far, so only have a couple more weeks left for it, and then next semester we'll be taking vitamin and mineral metabolism, which is kind of like the graduate level of biochemistry. So it's going to be really scary, but really fun. Gonna go see how cold it is outside. I didn't even notice this guy walking up earlier, so he must have just come out, but he's huge. Basking in the sun. Oops. doing a little office work. Found some to figure out where to put those. So doing something new in the office today, I put up this world map on this wall since it was pretty empty, and then moved that over there. But since it's not really perfectly centered, I'm going to add some of these graphics about different countries, their people groups, major religions, and put that on the side. So you'll see in just a second how that will work. Okay, so full office tour. We've got the normal decorations, the rug, the lights, the green bookshelf with this that I still have not painted, ukulele, nice seating, and then this bookshelf. Tried to organize the books somewhat a little bit by type and what they are, but it's basically just Christian related, and then a couple of nutrition ones down there, of course, the Lego giraffe. And then on this side you have the desk, the lamp, a painting of my great-grandfather's house, and then the wall of the map and things like that, which I just put up. So that's the office. I got some advice on the knee injury, so I'm going to go train it up here for a little bit since it's feeling better, and then figure out some other exercises and stretches to help. The advice was to run on soft ground, so like grass and stuff, and then also to do some backwards walking to strengthen the other side of it. So the run was good. My knee didn't hurt too bad, so hopefully that's helping. I'm gonna strap it up today though, just to give it some extra support and rest. So hopefully that will help it recover more. Doing salmon for dinner tonight, and salmon is like my favorite fish, almost favorite protein. Actually, it might be my favorite protein. So delicious and so good for you too. But what I've really been wanting to make is this ratatouille soup right here. Ratatouille is amazing in and of itself, but look how good that looks in soup form. So that might be a weekend project. Now that dinner's out of the way, I'm trying to figure out what would be more productive, to go to the store or to go study at the library since it's only around 4:30 now, or go take a walk. So many options. I'm leaning more towards going to study at the library and then maybe doing the grocery store either later today or tomorrow, because I don't have a list or anything, and it's very dangerous going in there without that since I don't know what I'll be wanting to eat in the next couple days. Probably just to go to the library for a little while, study, take a walk outside, and then figure that out later. Thankfully, it has been a few days since I injured my knee, so I'm able to walk on it pretty well, but definitely have not started to try to run again yet. So I have not ran in probably about a week or more. So that's been kind of frustrating and unfortunate, but it seems to be doing better, so slow progress hopefully. And maybe one day in the future we'll be able to run again. Right now, just walking. Figure out this movie on this TV. Yes, it worked. That is all for this video. Thank you so very much for watching if you made it this far. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you wish, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.